Hi everybody, welcome to today's slightly surprise live stream. I only put a notice out about it a little bit earlier on today, so I don't think many people have seen. So if you're here live, then that's wonderful and welcome, and if you're watching the replay, also very, very welcome. It's still completely as if it's present in this moment. So, oh, I see a couple of people hopping on. Well, welcome. This is this live stream is called 3 Keys to Living Your Purpose, and you may know that I have my Thrive Living Your Purpose 30-day program on special offer until tomorrow, at the end of tomorrow. And so there's obviously a Living Your Purpose team that's coming in kind of collectively. And then last night I got a message to do a live stream today about these 3 keys to living your purpose, and I didn't know what they were. But I thought, okay, we'll do this, and I was completely prepared to show up, just not knowing and to see what would come in. But actually, they've already come in, so I'm very happy to share them with you. I don't know if anybody wants to say hi. I see a few numbers, but I don't know if I'm seeing the comments or not. So if you feel like saying hi, who you are. Oh, hi Lorene, welcome. You got sent to the wrong webcast. Oh, okay. Oh, glad you're here. So yeah. Hi, I think Patricia might be here. Welcome. So these keys, so they're coming in as kind of information, but also as frequencies. And if you want those frequencies to come into, hi Mary, welcome. And if you want these frequencies to come in as, hi Patricia, as essences, and hi Carol, welcome. So if you want these to come in as essences, if you want to have 3 either bottles or glasses of fresh water with you, you can either have them now or you can get them later on and put them in later. And if you have them in now, then we'll put them in as we go through, and we'll see what way they come in as well. Hi Regina. Welcome everybody. Oh, it's good to have you here. So first of all, do you want to, Joanna, do you want to feel into, when you think about living your purpose, just feel into for a moment and just see how do you feel about it. To me, it looks like there's a whole piece like coming in for me as well. There's a whole piece coming in around having a bigger foundation so that we can be more fully here and present in relation to living our purpose in a bigger way than we are at the moment. So how does that feel? Does that feel exciting, or does it feel daunting, or just notice how you feel and just accept how you feel and breathe. Okay, and if you want to think about or put your attention on these 3 frequencies, these 3 keys that are coming in today, they're coming in for all of us. We've all kind of co-created them. They are relevant for us. And yeah, if you just want to put your attention on it, have the sense that you at a higher level have kind of co-created these, and just see how does that feel. To me, it feels quite liberating and empowering. But just notice how you're feeling. Okay, and keep breathing. Okay, and also notice how does it feel to allow your purpose to show up in ways you may not be aware of at the moment. So you know the way at a human level, we can only see a teeny tiny bit, whereas at a higher level, you know, we can tap into a much greater intelligence than, you know, we can at a human level. And so at this higher level, higher intelligence, or higher mind, if you like, there are the hows and the ways and so on that are probably so much easier and more joyful or more flowing than we might be aware of at a human level with our human mind. I think I heard the other day that Heart Math Institute, you know, they've done a lot of research around heart and mind and things like that, and I think they found that our physical human mind can only keep track of something like 42 things at one time, whereas our higher mind they couldn't even count how many things a higher mind is able to keep track of. It's like it's just infinite. And so we can tap into that, then we have access to so much more. So that feels like it's bringing us to the first of these keys. Okay, so if you want to just breathe, because the energy is coming in just as... Oh, you're tingling, Loreen. Yeah, cool. Energy is moving. And very relevant in terms of you writing. So if you want to just be present and have a sense of the energy as it's coming in, if you have your water there, have it there and have the intention that you're allowing these frequencies to come into this water. Feel your body on the chair. Notice down through your legs. Notice your feet on the ground. Have a sense of the earth. And have a sense of your line of alignment going down into the earth, down into the centre of the earth. Okay, and just allow the energy to come up from the earth. So there's that sense of support from the earth or with the earth. And just notice how that feels. Patricia, you've got a tingling in the tummy. Great. Any tingling is good. Energy is moving. It feels like there's like an opening up, an expanding happening. Okay, and yeah, okay, so if you want to notice across your whole tummy area, for everybody, if you want to notice your tummy area, there's a kind of a sort of like a vibration going on between tummy, hips, legs. So this grounding piece, this earthing piece looks like it's coming in more fully. Yeah, notice your legs. Imagine that you're kind of moving your legs around, and you can do it physically if you want to, or else just imagine that you're moving your legs around, kind of exploring a greater balance, greater stability. Okay, all right, so do you feel that difference? There's more energy coming through. Okay, and at the tummy area, there's a like reassurance coming in at the tummy area, like saying it's okay, you know, you're safe, everything's good, everything's working out. So it's this lovely soft light really that's coming into the tummy area. So if you want to just feel into that, and as it comes into the tummy area and the supporting us emotionally, it's kind of spreading out then through the whole of our body, through our electrical system, through our energy field. So you can imagine it like a light from your tummy area spreading through your whole body, through your whole energy field. Okay, and that looks like it's there's maybe more energy showing up in our energy field. So if you want to notice that within your energy field, within your aura, there is more energy. Okay, and notice that becoming more definite. It's like there's more presence there, and notice it becoming wider. Okay, so how do you feel about being more fully you? Just notice, how does that feel? And breathe. Okay, so as you're just noticing this, as you're putting your attention on this, it looks like there's an opening up within you, within us, to our own higher consciousness, and a sense of, oh yeah, like there's more of me than I realized. Is that kind of a feeling? Okay. And if you want to move your shoulders or move your body a little bit just to help with this to integrate into the body, then do. Okay. There's one more piece coming in around this, around being fully you. So just notice what comes up for you when you feel into being more fully you. It's like, oh, well, if I'm more fully me, then maybe I'll be seen more, or people will hear me more, or does that mean I need to be louder, say more? It's like these different thoughts feel like they're showing up. There might be different beliefs around it's not safe, or who am I, or I'm supposed to stay small, I'm supposed to stay in my corner, or I'm supposed to be a certain way. So it looks like we're kind of bumping up against the limiting beliefs that were keeping us in the smaller sense of who we are. But this frequency that's coming in, which is called being more fully you, this frequency looks like it's just dissolving some of these beliefs, some of the walls, some of the unconscious boundaries around who we are. a little bit like melting. It's a little bit like, it looks a little bit like ice melting, but it's not cold. And you could even have a sense, if you imagine that maybe you have had a sphere around you or an egg around you, which has been the limit of how much has been okay or felt okay, what's been in your comfort zone around being you. And if you imagine that egg boundary is melting or dissolving or releasing or expanding, whatever way feels right for you to imagine or sense it. Because it also feels very safe. It feels very much like, you know, we're being taken care of. Our kind of higher consciousness is really aware of what we need in order to feel safe, because of course if we don't feel safe, we're going to just close right down again. And sometimes it's a case of trying it out and then going, okay, I just need to integrate that, and then expanding again. You know, so there are the different parts of us, different aspects of us that need different things in terms of feeling safe to expand. Okay, so if you want to notice your water, so the being more fully frequencies, key, we'll call it a key. Feels more like a key than an essence, but it's like an essence. Anyway, that looks like it's in your water. It just looks like it's grounding a little bit more, and it feels different for each one of us, because of course we're different. We have different, you know, different requirements, different needs, different all sorts of things. Okay, now as it just feels like it's finishing grounding in the water. As it's grounding in the water, notice your body. There's a softness coming in. Lorraine, you feel safe, expanding only, twinge on left of stomach. Okay, cool. Yeah, it feels like a belief embedded just there that's going, oh, is it okay to release? But it feels like it is. Yeah, and then through the back as well. Okay. Okay, so if you want to have a sense that there's a definiteness about this, okay. If you want to have a sense that there's a definiteness to this key, it's like it just feels definite. It feels like it's okay to be more fully you. And just notice how that feels. To me, it felt like just quietness came in. Have a sense of owning it, like owning that it's okay, and not only okay, but actually it's easier, it's lighter, it's more joyful, it's more bright, it's brighter to be more fully you. And you can always just feel into it as well. If you feel like I can't be quite definite just yet, you can feel into it. It still feels like it's coming in quite a definite way, but how we are with that works with, you know, wherever we're at with it. Okay. So, you know, as with all of these three frequencies that are coming, these three keys that are coming into the water, whenever you have a drink of the water, just have a sense that you're allowing yourself, giving yourself permission to be more fully you, and that you're being fully supported. Okay, so that feels like it's in. Regina, being more fully you has more to say. Not as quiet as used to be. Not quite sure why this is. Yes, yeah, it does feel like there's a lot to say. There's a lot you want to say. And the being more fully you, when I feel that with you, it feels like there's an opening up and almost like a way to express. Maybe it's a way that you weren't able to see or sense before, but there is a way. So yeah, so see how that feels. All right, so if you want to, whenever you're ready, if you want to get the second glass or bottle and have the intention that you're allowing this to be for this second key that's coming in. And breathe. Okay, so how do you feel about being kind of about being an expression of the universe, but also an expression as the universe, that you are, each of us is the universe in the sense of oneness. You are the universe, you are everything around you, the people, the circumstances, the situations, everything that's going on. Ooh, okay, and just notice how does that feel. Notice too, you know, from a different point of view, you could see it maybe as everything is mirroring you, everything is mirroring the universe, everything is an expression of the universe, you're an expression of the universe. And just notice, how does that feel? So, you know, at different times we might feel more comfortable perceiving it in different ways or understanding it in different ways. If you want to notice your head, there's an expanding, it's kind of almost like a multi-dimensional, it's not even just going out like this or up like that, it's just this multi-dimensional expansion happening around the head area, around feeling one with, aligned with, connected with, whatever is right for you, with the universe, with source. It feels quite like new discovery, new senses. It's like this seeing, perceiving things more than before, or more things than before. Okay, and it's almost like there's just loads of like loads of stuff going on all the way through here and up through the channel. It feels very dynamic. There's a dynamic, vibrant, I don't even know what the word is, things going on with the energy. And as that's happening, it feels quite liberating. It feels like being freed from a paradigm that has us with a different understanding, where we understand ourselves as being separate. So that's kind of like the old paradigm. We're separate. We're separate from each other. We're separate from the universe. We're separate from everything that's going on. That's the old paradigm. And it looks like there's aligning with this new paradigm, where there's more of a sense of being one with the universe, an expression as the universe, expression of the universe, where everything is connected. We're connected with everybody, everything that's going on. We're still our own person, our own expression, and at the same time we're also one with everything. Now, if you notice maybe across the arms and the chest area, and allow these frequencies to come in, it feels like we've been kind of going like this. It's like, oh, dum dum dum. And we're just going, oh. Yeah, and we're being invited to let go of that. We're being invited to let go of that and to like embrace, or to open up to more enjoyment, or to there's more of a light feeling coming in. And so it's like, as we allow ourselves to go like this, we're feeling lighter. There's a letting go of down from the arms, around the chest, the heart area, the lung area. It looks like there's more of a connecting with the solar plexus. Kind of a different feeling around empowerment and power and strength and confidence and wisdom and all the sort of solar plexus stuff. So you want to keep breathing. Feels like there's more joy coming in around the solar plexus area. Yeah, and brightness around the heart, around the throat. Okay, and if you want to notice then your low tummy and your hip area. Okay, there's an unlocking happening around the hip area and down through the legs. Yeah, it's like lots of unlocking right the way through the whole length of the legs. And down through the calves, down the ankles there. Okay, so when we get to the feet, this frequency, the second frequency is coming in again around, or showing up again around the ankles and the feet. It looks like there's something coming up about, oh, well, I can be human and earthy and so on, or I can be spiritual and, so on. So there's a split with an either or belief that's showing up. It's like I can be one or the other, but I can't be both. And so this frequency is helping to dissolve that belief. It looks like it's showing up in like lots of different levels and layers and different aspects of us. Yeah, so this is dissolving and releasing, and there's more of a sense of, well, actually I can be both. I can be both spiritual and, really have a sense of my multidimensional self, being one with the universe, this whole interdimensional, really high frequency sense of self, that I can be with that at the same time as being human, dealing with human life experiences, human challenges, human joys, human all sorts of things, and the whole earth piece, being earthy, being of the earth, allowing the earth to be one with us as well. And so with this, it looks like there's a shifting in our relationship with the earth as well. Again, more unlocking happening around the ankles and the feet and right the way through the body. How's everybody doing with this? Can you feel it going on, or can you feel things happening? It looks like there's a lot more sort of belonging coming in. It's like belonging in our body, belonging on earth, belonging, with the spiritual, with our spirituality, with who we really are. And that feels like a relief. It just feels like, oh, I don't need to try so hard. It's almost like the separation, the unconscious separation in our attempts to be human and to be here and to cope and survive and so on. It felt like that unconscious separation was really keeping us out of our flow, out of being able to resource ourselves, replenish ourselves, is keeping us disconnected, which makes sense. So I don't know, does this resonate? And also the second key, that's in the frequencies of this coming into your water, if you want to have the intention and that they're just a notice, be present with them coming into the water. It's called aligning with source, or aligning with the universe, whatever you prefer. Aligning with all that is, whatever term feels right for you. Okay, and with that then there's more flow coming in around the tummy area. Joanna, yes, okay. Yeah, good. Unlocking and release in all areas. Unlocking? That's good. Yeah. It's quite a lot around that whole belonging piece coming in. So do you want to really have a physical sense of your body? I almost feel like sort of jumping around a little bit, like especially around the lower half of my body and my legs, and kind of having that almost like being on a little trampoline or something like that, or a rebounder, that sense. And that feels like it's actually integrating right the way through the whole body, these shifts. Okay, and that looks like it's bringing us on to the third key, which is, so if you want to have the water, your third bottle or glass of water, it's interesting, I'm getting a picture of almost like a big zipper unzipping on the earth. So this, and it feels very soft and gentle. Patricia, you've just said it feels very soft and gentle. Yeah, nice. So this unzipping on the earth feels very soft and gentle. It feels very welcoming, very warm, very intelligent. It's like just massively intelligent, which I feel is like the earth consciousness, just massively intelligent. And there's so much like guidance and wisdom and awareness, and there's really a sense of taking care of us and like really honouring us, really appreciating us for this whole earthly experience, this human experience. Again, there's a sense, with that welcoming, there's a sense of belonging on the earth. There's a whole shift going on through the whole of our body around, it feels sort of stabilizing, it feels connecting with the earth, it feels calm. There's a kind of like a rebalancing happening through our body, through our energy field. There's quite a lot of letting go, like letting go of ideas that we've had, or beliefs or understandings and so on around the earth. Yeah. There's a very sort of steady flow of energy coming up through our legs, through your legs. If you just want to notice your legs, it's almost like we're being really present with the earth as well, and really engaging in like communion, or just coming together with the earth. Like, yeah, there's a lot of like a something that feels very like special, as like there's a blessing or something. Yeah, so if you want to just have a sense of the earth, have a sense of this like blessing space, maybe call it sacred space, very warm, very welcoming, the space, but that you and the earth occupy together, or sharing together, or are in connection, in presence together in. Okay, and this key is called being grounded, balanced and stable. Okay, all right, so with that, there is another piece came in as I said that. It's coming in down here like this. It's green, similar colour green to the essence cards, which looks very supporting. There's a great sense of presence. There, it looks like, again, like an owning of like the opportunities, or an owning of the experiences, or an owning of who we are, who you are as an infinite being having a human experience, a physical form experience. And it looks like there's sort of like there's like a magical feeling around it, a magicalness around this human life experience, which feels very different to how we might often experience it. And it looks like this softness that's coming in is almost like encouraging us or helping us to see things from a different perspective. And when we see things from this higher perspective, the challenges can feel different. Now there is also this balancing, this stabilizing that's showing up, which again feels like it's linked into this foundation, having a really sturdy, steady, strong foundation that allows us or supports us, or we're more embodied in it in relation to being who we are, doing what lights us up, having a sense of connection with source in the universe, having a sense of connection with the earth, and having a like both being in flow, sort of themselves, as well as in flow together. It's like this kind of like a yin yang, but different. A little bit like masculine and feminine balance, but different. It's not masculine and feminine. It's that kind of same dynamic. So I suppose earth source, maybe we could call it. Trish, you love the gentle way they are giving us all this. Yeah, feels really nice. Yeah. Oh, and feels that the angels are more singing for joy. Yeah. Yeah. It looks like as we're doing this that we're opening up our channel for more of this like interconnection, intercommunication with other consciousnesses. Which again feels very much like, probably for most of us, it's part of living our purpose, is having this channel. Both a sense of ourselves as being, our sense of oneness with the universe, as well as a sense of there being so many more beings who are at a high vibration, who we can collaborate with and connect with and communicate with and so on, engage with. Oh, okay, so that feels like it's landing into the water and it's completing just about. Okay. For some reason, this doesn't normally come in, but I'm getting a sense of, if you pick up that glass or the bottle of that third one and kind of give it a little tap on the ground, just pick it up and put it back down again. It's like it's activates something within it. That doesn't normally happen, but that feels like it's coming in for this one. So if you want to try that and just see what happens, like just Arjuna, feeling like something is coming in, opportunities. Yeah. So with this bigger, more stable foundation, being more fully ourselves, being aligned with source and the universe, being grounded, balanced and stable. It's like a lot of different things can show up that we just didn't perceive before because we were in a different vibrational space. And that includes opportunities. It includes like connections, information, awareness, all sorts of different things that, that was there already, but either they didn't show up or certain things maybe didn't show up because we weren't available for them, or else they might have been there but we didn't perceive them. So yeah. There's something else around this, around the purpose. So if you want to feel into again your sense of purpose. Now, we're all already living our purpose. We're being ourselves to the extent that we know and are able to at the moment. And so this is more of an expanding of our sense of who we are, and expanding of opening up to our channel, to our expression, to whatever is coming through us. And so an expanding around our sense of purpose. So if you want to feel into that, just notice, how does that feel? Okay, and as you're doing that, it looks like there's a lot of information actually landing down through your energy field. Like, a little bit like it could be, some of those things might be ideas or inspirations or insights or ways of doing or being or connecting and so on. So if you want to just trust that whatever you need to know at a conscious level, you'll be aware of that. And the more you're in flow, the more your energy is clear, the more you're aligned, the more easily you'll pick up on that. So when feeling just, closed down or in struggle or with a lot of stuff coming up, if you just notice and pause and acknowledge and recognize, and also have the intention that as you work through that you're actually moving, you're allowing yourself, and it's like that you're also that there's more than that. It's not, because sometimes when you're feeling really bad, it just feels like this is all there is, there's nothing else. You kind of get lost in that struggle. So if you just have the intention that you're allowing yourself to remember, oh, hang on, there is more than this. This isn't just the only way of being. And then whatever it is that you need to do to support yourself, to release or integrate or whatever it is you need for the stuff that's coming up, so that you can be more in flow. And something like the essences can support with that. You might have other things that, there's loads of different things that can support with that coming into flow. And Joanna, releasing the push need from the purpose. Ah, yes. Yeah. So then it's more of like a natural expression, a natural coming through rather than trying. Yeah. Okay. Is there anything else that needs to come in? No, that feels like those pieces. So how do those three keys, frequencies, feel for you? Again, to me it feels like they're quite empowering and liberating. It's like there's a letting go, there's an allowing. And if you want to, I would suggest not mixing them. I would suggest having them individually, and either having a sip from them, either all of them or whichever one you feel drawn to. You could either do it sort of several times during the day, or you could have it like every 5 minutes if you want to for a short bit of time, or whatever way feels right for you. It could be just morning or morning and evening. You can top those up if they get low, or you can make a fresh batch of them. By playing this audio again, even if you're not listening to the audio, they'll still come in. And so they can really support. And especially if you're maybe going through stuff, just check in with your energy and see, do they feel relevant and supportive, so they can really help clear your energy, bring you into flow and alignment. Tricia, One Touch came in, especially grounding and integrating. Yeah, nice. So One Touch, for anyone who doesn't know One Touch, it's on my website. It's where you activate 4 points on your body to help connect with your higher self and the heart frequencies and things, and the grounding, things like that. And it's very much around aligning with the oneness, with that oneness consciousness. And and it's really good for the grounding and integrating for all sorts of things. So it's on my website, JanineThorpe.com/1-touch, I think it is. But anyway, it's there if you want to see, and there's some audios and things like that that can support. But that energy is very much around, connecting with the one, or aligning with that oneness consciousness. So it feels nice with that grounding and integrating. Okay, all right, so that looks like it's sort of landing, doing its thing. So I'll just tell you about the living your purpose. If it feels right, check with your energy. If it feels right to have something that will support you to come into flow, to clear your energy every day in relation to living your purpose, then the 30 days of that program support with that, and you can do as much or as little feels right for you with it. It's on like a really special offer until the end of tomorrow if you would like it. And it's just really helps, like that daily practice of being in flow, being in alignment, supporting yourself to raise your vibration that way. It changes your default settings. So if it's something that you do randomly, it's like the old default settings are more likely to still be around, whereas if you consistently bring yourself into alignment, then you'll find that actually you end up staying in alignment most of the time. It'll be less usual to be out of alignment, and even if you do go out of alignment, it's much easier to come back into alignment or into flow. So just to let you know that's there, and it's always there on my website, but it's on special offer until tomorrow. Normally it's 125 and it's just 35. So if you would like that, then go for that. So okay, how's everybody doing? Let's just bring in those frequencies just one more time. Okay, so if you want to have a sip of your water, then do. So let's just allow the being more fully you frequency to come in. Hey Carol, feels full of empowering possibility, yay. It feels really nice. It's got this liberating, expansive feeling. So that essence being more fully you, or that key, that frequency. Okay, allow in the aligning with source, or the aligning with the universe key or frequency. And allow in the being grounded, balanced and stable key or frequency. Okay, so that just feels like it's just doing another little piece. And breathe. Okay, and feel your body on your chair and your feet on the ground. Notice the earth. Notice your source connection. Have a sense of connecting with the highest frequencies. Okay, have a sense of being in your own space, your own channel, your own connection with source, your own person. So even though we're all one, we're also individuals as well, experiencing individual life here on earth. So if you want to have that sense of you being you, okay. All right, it feels like there's so much gratitude and so many blessings coming in, and so much excitement, with the different consciousnesses who are working with us. It just feels like, like Carol, as you say, a possibility. Because of course for them, they love to work with us, and because they can do more, if you like, they can make a bigger difference on earth here when they're working with more people, consciously working with more people. They're already unconsciously working with us in different ways for different people. And so it feels there's a feeling of excitement and joy within them. Oh, okay. Well, that feels good. How does that feel? Does that feel complete? To me, it feels like it's all grounding. It feels quite kind of solid, definite, just here, present. So how does that feel? Does that feel complete, or does anybody want to say anything before we finish the call? One touch. Thanks for mentioning one touch, Patricia. It feels like the one touch can be really helpful. It's really, really simple. Really simple. It's just activating the 4 points at any time if you feel like you need extra support. The information's on the website. It's lovely, Patricia. Great. Oh, good. Good, Joanna. Brilliant. Oh, you're welcome, Mary. Lovely to have you here. So, and I see a heart from Carol. Okay, so what I would suggest is letting yourself be quite physical now. So just like feel your body. If you want to have a walk, do. If you want to have something, well, actually drink water, and have like really nourish that physical part of you, because the physical part, of course, is used to energy being a certain way, and now we're expanding, and so our body, supporting our body to be okay with that expansion feels good. So, welcome, Patricia. Oh, and Joanna said she wholeheartedly recommend the 30 days. Oh, thanks, Joanna. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Oh, I'm reluctant to go. Well, I'll see you again soon. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining with this. It feels really quite magical. And yeah, we'll see what comes in next. And yeah, enjoy your day. Enjoy your weekend. Maybe see you in 30 days. And we'll talk again soon. Okay, take care. Big hugs, everyone. Bye.